Hey guys, I'm really excited to tell you about this new product called ImmuGummies. I think this is my favorite thing that they had at convention. So let's talk about all the fun stuff that is in this. At a really high level, I want to tell you, like, let's go high level. What is, like, why is this a big deal? You'll take 2 gummies daily. There's no added sugar, unlimited benefits. They're flavored with elderberry juice concentrate, elderflower, and lime. And so they're going to give you a really delicious immune support without the hassle of a capsule. So that's really the high level. So I like going high level. You heard what it is. And now we're going to really dig into all the fun, like, stuff that I love knowing, like, why do I want to take this? What are the benefits of it? So first of all, let's talk about the claims. What are the claims that we can say with this? Well, one, it supports your upper respiratory tract health. If you have any concern about upper respiratory, you want to have these. It's going to support your immune system, and it's packed with power and flavor. These elderflower and lime gummies help your immune system by maintaining your key immune cells. So they're going to do something with your cells that we're going to get into shortly. And then it's really good for your whole family. So couple bullet points. Let's go through some of these bullet points of, and then we're going to dig into these. So it's a gummy without the hassle. It's way easier to travel with because it's just, little gummies. Any of you that you've heard of elderberry syrup and you're making the syrup, you don't need to go through all the hassle in making the syrup. It's a really unique fusion where they take the elderberry and elder leaf with lime essential oil. So that is unique, something that is not on the market. Upper respiratory that we said is a great form of antioxidants. It has beta glucan. That's a new word that we're going to go over. And that helps with this oxidative stress. It's going to help with your gut support. And it has 0 sugar. So, like, it isn't going to be like the candy that has all the sugar on it. It's vegetarian and vegan friendly. This is really meant for ages 4 and up. So 4 and up, all the way through elderly, you can take this. It's GMO free, allergen, and gluten free. So let's dig into this fun stuff. The mindset of consumers these days and customers. A lot of people are concerned about your immunity. People have been thinking, oh yeah, I want to stay healthy. I mean, who doesn't want to do it? So consumers are actually seeking out supplements that is going to boost their immune system and their overall health and wellness. So people are kind of looking for that. And people want newer ingredients through botanicals and different formats. And that is kind of driving the growth, such as something like a beta glucan, that this is a new word. They want prebiotics. They know of echinacea or garlic or elderberry. The US buyers that are 18 years and older are purchasing immune support in an elderberry formula. So here's the thing. What's special at Young Living is we have, like, our wolfberry. A lot of people don't know about wolfberry, and they are still going to be the top of the line of the wolfberry, but people are familiar with the word elderberry. And elderberries are still good. They're just at a different scale. So according to the Fortune Business Insights, the global immune supplement market is projected to grow from 20 billion that was in 2021 to over 31 billion in 2028. People are looking and wanting things. Young Living has it. So if you want to have, like, a healthy immune system, you need to eat the right foods, exercise regularly, get enough sleep. And today, most people aren't getting those and they need extra support. So the key ingredients that are in these gummies is the elderberry fruit concentrate. This contains antioxidants that are they're going to combat the free radicals. I always like to say, okay, when I say those words and someone's like, what are you talking about? Think of this circle as a free radical in your system, and the antioxidant is going to go chop it up and get rid of it. That's what that's doing. The elderflower is a flavor. Elderflowers, they come from the elder tree, and they've been used for centuries to support your healthy immune system. There's lime essential oil. Of course, we got to have an oil in here, right? And so that kind of zesty oil is good for a good source of D-limonene, and that is a terpene that is an antioxidant. And the new ingredient that you may not have heard of is a 1,3 beta glucan. This has greater than 95%. Just for you to know, 95% is a really good thing. So let's just leave it simple at that. And so since that's a newer word, let's dig into that. What is a beta glucan? Well, beta glucan actually will support your immune health, your immune function, and your upper respiratory tract. They are a naturally occurring polysaccharide. The 1,3 beta glucan is a type of carbohydrate structure that's often, extracted from things like a mushroom or algae to support, promote, and maintain key cell activities. So Young Living actually chose to source the beta glucan from the Euglena gracilis algae. Algae has been actually used as a food source for centuries, and it's actually making a comeback nowadays as a superfood. So here's one of those things where I'm like, you can be talking to people, hey, look at this thing that Young Living has. There are many kinds of beta glucans, and they all have different health benefits depending on the chemical structure. So beta glucans from cereal grains like an oat and barley, those are going to support your cardiovascular health. A beta glucan that comes in the form of cellulose provides healthy bowel supplements. Beta glucan that comes from the Euglena gracilis, which is in here, that's what's in the ImmuGummies, those support your healthy immune system. So this particular beta glucan is going to be for your immune system. So they're sourced through a sustainable indoor fermentation process to reduce waste and prevent harm to marine ecosystems. If that's important to you, that is a good thing. So as a food supplement, the Euglena contains the paramylon, which helps remove the undesirable substances like fat and cholesterol, and it will enhance your immune system and reduce the level of uric acid in the blood. So how do they work? This is the form that really got me when I learned about this. I was talking with the product manager when we were at convention, and she's the one that created this. So I love how she explained this, where she goes, your intestines house the majority of your immune cells, and those carry out our internal defense drives. Okay, got that. So, but when a beta glucan, which is in the ImmuGummies, reaches the intestines, your immune cells recognize and respond to the beta glucan, and they try to attack it, was her form. So what does that really mean? This makes your immune system produce more of the natural killer cells for when you get something like a virus that you don't want in your body. Your immune cells now have all these extra killer cells, and they're primed and ready to protect your body. So you want to take these every single day because you want all these extra cells that are ready to attack something that you don't want to have. So there's actually a third-party clinical study on beta glucan. Yep, it's tons of pages. We're not going to read it for you or go over it, but I'm going to tell you a couple of the key things after reading the third-party study for those of you that like to geek out on science, which is really cool because this is the main ingredient in here. It shows in this study that the beta glucan will enhance the natural killer cell function. That's what we want. The Euglena gracilis, which is the specific one that we have, produce high amounts of algal 1,3 glucan, which will invoke the immune system when you consume it. The study provides evidence that supplementation with this, if you have greater than a 50%, now if you remember in the beginning, I said these have 95%, that will reduce and prevent the upper respiratory tract infection systems. That's kind of cool. This is a good thing. Sick days and symptoms and global severity were significantly fewer over 30 days with the people that took a beta glucan than those who didn't take. So in summary, through all these long pages of the clinical study, and actually the product manager confirmed this with me too, at the end of the day, when you take something like this, you are going to have 80% less symptoms and 3 less sick days of being sick because you have these ingredients in your body. That is good enough for me. So I want to take that every day, right? So let's talk about elderberry and elderflower. You've probably heard those words. The most common elderberry plant is the Sambucus nigra. And almost all the elderberry plant parts, such as the flowers, the fruit, the leaves, the bark, and roots, have been known for their health benefits and have been used in folk medicine for a long time. So this isn't really a new thing. The elderberry and elderflower are 2 completely different parts of the medicinal shrub, and they both can be used for health benefits. While they're similar, they have very distinct properties that can be used for immune and your respiratory health. So the elderberries itself, they've been utilized in folk medicine for thousands of years. In European folklore, the elderberry consumption was associated with increased longevity and vigor. They are a great source of antioxidants, dietary fiber, and vitamins to help your immune system. The elderberry fruit concentrate, these have there are so many studies, and it is like there's so many benefits. Let's just leave that it's a great thing. The other thing that they're good for is they can help with inflammation, lessen stress, and protect your heart too. Some experts recommend elderberry to prevent and ease cold and flu symptoms. Now, the elderflower, as you can guess, that is the flower from the plant, and those bloom before the berries come. And they have kind of a slight sweet floral taste, making them a popular choice, whether it's like for teas. People have seen the elderflowers in teas. They have shown to have up to 2 times higher antioxidant activity than the berries do, due to higher phenolic content. And they're great for supporting the respiratory systems. So the Young Living proprietary formula uses elderberry juice concentrate containing antioxidants that combat free radicals and support your immune system. And then lastly, it is flavored with lime oil, which has D-limonene, and that's a terpene that has antioxidant properties. So the lime, let's just say hello D-limonene, because that is amazing. So how do you use this? You're going to take 4 and up. You can take 2 gummies a day. You can take it anytime with or without food. It has 60 gummies, and so it is a 30-day supply for one person. Super soft to chew, so you're not going to have, it's not like a caramel flavor. They're really soft to chew, and they taste good. So Bonnie, Sarah, what do you have to add?
I love, love, love them. Jerry loves them. They are super tasty, super great. I am very excited to have something that is going to support Jerry's upper respiratory system in a bigger way. And so I'm anxious to see how, over time, this really helps him moving forward. So super good.
Oh, Bonnie, you have a few more things to add. What do you think? You're done? Okay. So Sarah, anything you want to add?
Yeah. So I really love the fact that they don't stimulate your immune system. They just support your immune system, and they allow you to beef it up so that it has more defenders. And then I also, the first time I tried it, I was like, oh, it has a really floral flavor. So I wasn't 100% sure how my family would respond to it. And my husband loves them. So he's pretty much the one that drives the force and makes sure we take these every single day. And my 16-year-old thought that they were kind of sweet. So the fact that they don't have any sugars added to them, but they do have a sweetness to them is really cool, I think.
The last thing that I want to add on here is it is 2 a day. Could you sit and eat the package? Yes, but it is only 2 a day. You don't want your kids to get more than 2, because what happens is when it gets into your gut, if you have a lot of extra fruit or you have those things, it will loosen your bowels. 2 isn't going to do that. But I'm saying, if you're someone, you're like, well, I'm going to have 4 and I'm going to have 5, that some people did do, let's say at convention when they were trying them, that is something that will happen. It's not a bad thing, but you only want to take the 2 a day. 2 a day is what you need. But if you were your kids got a hold of this and you're like, well, I want more and I want more because these are good. These taste like a fruit chew. No, because they're doing what they need to do. Don't waste them. Don't do that. You only need the 2.